welcome back to Making with Mandela. Check my blog, makingwithmandela.tumblr.com. So today is the Super Bowl. Super excited. I'm just excited for the commercials and Madonna. I don't know who's actually playing, but it should be fun. My whole family's coming over today, and I'm going to be making BBQ Brisket Tacos. So I'm super excited, so I hope you guys are too. Let's get to the cooking. So as you see right here, I have these two slabs of meat. They're the brisket. I got 4 pounds of brisket, but the butcher cut them in half because my crock pot can fit the whole slab in there. So I had him cut them in half. So first what we're going to do is we're going to season the meat with garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and seasoned salt. These are literally my four to-go-to spices. My mom uses it in everything, and so I've kind of used it in all of my cooking every day. So what we're just gonna do is you're gonna, I don't know how many tablespoons or teaspoons or whatever. I just kind of drizzle the spices over it until it's evenly with the spice over it. So let's put the onion powder on it now. Pepper. And seasoned salt. And then I'm going to flip it over again. Flip the meat over. And season with pepper again. Seasoned salt. Onion powder. And garlic powder. Alright, so we're going to do the next side of this other slab of meat. And also, I should have said this at the beginning, when you get your meat, make sure you wash it off and then pat it down dry so you can get all that bloody stuff all off of it. Ooh, it's going to make me sneeze, this pepper. Okay, and then seasoned salt. And as you see, there's a lot of fat on this one. Usually I would tell you to trim it, but you can trim the fat off. But my family loves fat, so I'm going to keep all the fat on there for them. I love fat too. It's delicious. Okay. I literally just ran out of the onion powder, but that's okay. And then pepper. Alright, so then we're going to let this kind of chill here for a second, and then let's go and start making the barbecue sauce. Okay, so we are going to make a peach barbecue sauce, which is going to be off the His House. So what we're going to start doing is you're going to need 2 bags of frozen peaches, and if peaches are in season, which when this little blog is on, the peaches are not going to be in season, but that's okay. Frozen peaches will do. So I'm going to put my 2 bags of frozen peaches in this big sauce pot right here. And then you're going to need 4 teaspoons of adobo sauce, and you find adobo sauce in chipotle chilies, and I got this at Whole Foods. I couldn't find it at my local grocery store, so I went to Whole Foods for it. So you're going to pour that in. And then 4 cups of ketchup. Pour that right in. Get all that ketchup out of this thing. Okay. And then you're going to want to put in a whole lemon. Squeeze the juices out. I mean, not put the whole lemon actually in there, just squeeze the juices out. Okay. And then I minced up 8 garlic cloves, so you're going to put that in. And then 4 tablespoons of apple cider. And 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I hope I said that right. I'm trying to learn how to say it correctly, but I do not know how to say it. So next we're going to add a little salt and pepper to this. Stir it all up. And you want to put the temperature up at high until the sauce starts to bubble. And then you're going to move the temperature down to low, and you want to cook until the peaches become soft. So that should take about 10 minutes. And then we're going to put it in the blender, and then we're going to have awesome peach barbecue sauce. So I'm just stirring this so nothing gets stuck on the bottom of the saucepan. So after the peaches have softened, you're going to let the sauce cool for a little bit before you start to blend. So I've let this cool, so we're ready to start blending and make our sauce. I'm going to do it in intervals, so we're going to go a little at a time so it blends nice and smooth. Okay. So then looks so good. So I'm going to pour a little at the bottom of my crock pot. And then I'm going to put one of the beef briskets down in it. And I'll pour the rest of this on top. Okay. Now I'm going to pour a little bit more in here. I got this blender for one of my wedding presents. It's pretty awesome. I recommend getting a KitchenAid blender, and I think it's only $99. It's so much better than any other blender that I've ever had. They never puree or get all the chunks out. So pour that on top of there. I'm gonna put another layer. Put this other one on top of it. Sauce. And we're going to do one last batch of this. Ooh, a peach fell. Okay. Now I'm just going to pour this all over this whole thing. And then put the top on the crock pot. And I'm going to turn mine to high because my guests are going to be here in like 4 hours. I like actually when I use the crock pot cooking on low, but since my guests are coming so soon, I'm going to put it on high. And if you have, 8 hours to spare, put it on low. On high, it's going to take 4 to 5 hours. So we're going to let this rest, and then while that's cooking, we're going to make a corn salsa and a coleslaw for the tacos. So next we're going to make a fresh corn salsa that's going to bring these tacos from good to amazing. It's super easy. The only teeniest thing about it is just cutting the corn from the cob. So right here I cut 8 ears. I'm going to have a tongue twister here, but this is 8 ears of corn that I cut from the cob. I hope that sounds right. So pretty much you just need eight ears of corn and just cut the kernels off the cob. And then now, so what we're going to do is I cut up a whole red onion and dice it up. And so we're going to put that in this corn, mix it up. And then I minced up 5 garlic cloves. Put that in there. You're going to want 1/4 a cup of cilantro. I absolutely love cilantro, so I went over 1/4 a cup of cilantro, but it's up to your tasting preference. Let's get all that. And then you're going to want to cut up 2 jalapenos and take the seeds out. If you want it more spicy, then keep the seeds in, but my guests, their spice tolerance is not as high as mine, so I took the seeds out. And then you're just going to squeeze lemons squeeze limes, squeeze the lime juice from 2 limes. I love lime juice, so good. Okay. Mix this up. voila, you have your corn salsa. So I will cover this and put it in the fridge and wait till, you know, the tacos are ready to eat eaten. And then next we're gonna make the coleslaw for the tacos. Let me just move this stuff over. And then, so what you're gonna need for that is 1.5 cups of sour cream, 1/4 a cup of cilantro, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 2 bags of coleslaw mix. I use the broccoli coleslaw mix because I like the crunch of the broccoli, but it's up to your preference, honestly. And then, so I have this. So I'm just gonna pour the coleslaw in this thing. Ooh, it's a lot of coleslaw. I didn't realize how much it's gonna be, but that's okay. Then I'm gonna take the sour cream, put that in. Put the sugar in, and then the cilantro. And I'm just gonna mix that up, and then you have the coleslaw for your tacos. Everyone is so anxious to finally eat. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the brisket out of the crock pot, and you're gonna slice it up. Ooh, it's going all over the place. Hold on. Okay. Just gonna slice it up. Okay. It's nice and tender. Make sure it's really tender. Cut this up. And I'm gonna put it back in the sauce just so it can get in the barbecue sauce.
What is the problem most people have in their lives?
And I have a tortilla up here warming on the skillet, and I put some olive oil in the pan and just put it on low so it doesn't burn the tortilla. So I put it right here. Get some meat. Make sure it has a little bit of the sauce on it. Probably should have cut that. It's okay. Ooh. Top it with the corn salsa we made earlier. And then finally the coleslaw. And there you go, a beef brisket taco. Make sure to check me out at makingwithmandela.tumblr.com.